Let's get the latest on this story. Mark Bassant is an investigative journalist. He joins us now from San Fernando in Trinidad and Tobago. Good to speak to you. So what's your reaction to his death?
Well, I'm certainly shocked and saddened at the passing of a really great person that I had the opportunity to meet back in January of 2017. We spoke, for at length and about an hour prior to our interview. And to me, Mr. Bourdain was one of those amazing persons, a breath of fresh air, a man for all seasons. A man that, he was funny, he was entertaining, and to say the least, he really made a difference. Meeting him really made a difference to me as a journalist, an investigative journalist. And I recall the first question he asked me was, "So they want to kill you?" I've always been on the giving end of asking questions and not receiving. It was a little bit, I was taken aback. But that was the person he was. He was frank, he was open, he was honest, he was funny, he was entertaining. And for the time that I spoke with him and I spent with him, I felt a great sense of accomplishment, having spoken to him about, his escapades in other countries. And he was telling me he was off the South Pole next. And I told him, it's some place I would like to be at some point and visit. Truly a great loss to a lot of people across the world. No doubt his death has left an empty void in the television screens of people across the world. Looking forward to his show Parts Unknown, that has been a hit signature series across the world. Words can't quite articulate how I feel at this time, his loss.
So this must come as a shock to you. What do you think makes him different than all the other famous TV personalities?
Wow, that's a very difficult question. And I would have to say that I think Mr. Bourdain was so human. His personality is what you see is what you got. And even he didn't look at himself like personality, but an ordinary person like everybody else. And I think that's where he was able to fit in. And his humbleness and his human way of treating people and speaking to people, at least in my interaction with him, it exuded immensely. This down-to-earth person that didn't think he was this personality that people made him out to be. And I think, knowing where you came from and being humble and appreciative of people, their cultures, their food. He loved the food in Trinidad when he was here. He said, the multifaceted food, so many people, multi-ethnic food. And I think that sets him apart a lot from personalities. I'm speaking just from my personal opinion, but I think humbleness and down-to-earth was the word trademarks that I would really remember about Anthony.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your thoughts and personal moments with us, Mark.